Hello. It's been a while since I made my last video, I can't lie. But today is gonna be a good one. I can feel it. Basically, I came to like a realization that, I don't know, maybe I'm growing up, but like the fact that I'm not having the same goals as I used to, which isn't a bad thing. I'm getting goals now that are like not realistic, but goals that I should have. So like the main, I guess, topic or theme for this video is just stay grounded. You probably know some people that are like, yo, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to do that. Like, it's good to hear, innit? Like the aspiration and like the ambition. It's nice to hear it, it's refreshing. But like, one, what are you actually doing today, now, to like get closer to that version of you? And two, I don't want to say a plan B, but how are you supporting yourself? You know, have you got an actual plan? Because don't get me wrong, yeah, it's good to be ambitious, but I feel like I've actually woke up and I've realized like, yo, I can't be just thinking, yeah, I'm gonna make it and that's it. Nah, bro. that way of thinking, yeah, I promise you now, if you're a person watching this and this is the way you're thinking, it's very toxic, bro. Because your head's in the clouds. You're thinking like, oh, God's gonna choose me, you know, I'm gonna be one of the special people. And they're not chosen, bro, they're made. If you're sat here thinking like it doesn't matter because, you know, I'm gonna make it, and you're still sat scrolling your bed, bro, it's not gonna happen if you're not doing shit, bro. I was in this cycle for ages. I was like, yeah, it don't matter because I'm gonna make it. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna do it eventually. Like, it's just gonna happen for me. No, fam, that's not how it works. I've like just now woke up. It may sound silly, but for some people they don't realize that till they're like, I don't know, way later in life. But I've kind of now realized like, yo, you can have, okay, so you can have these two things. Like, there's two lanes. You've got the shit that's gonna actually keep you stable and feed yourself, and you know the seeds that you're planting to kind of make sure you're good and make sure you don't go broke and homeless and say, oh, I used to be a this and that, shaking a cup. That can't be you, bro. Because I heard a quote on TikTok, bro. It's like, people like us, they're gonna be either really successful or really, really, really broke and sad and just, yeah, pathetic. It's no in between, bro. People like us, yeah, if you're watching this video, that's the only thing. There's no in between. Because like, it's the personality traits that you've got that's gonna, it's similar. But the only thing stopping you is that you need a plan. You need to be grounded and you need to realize, okay, I'm not special. I've got to get this shit on my own. It doesn't matter what all these men are doing. I need to make sure I'm good, because you don't know what these men are going through. They could have like money that's ready for them when their parents die or some shit like that. It don't, like, that is nothing to do with you. So you got to get your shit on your own, bro. If you're, I don't know, 20 or however old you are, bro, and you're living at home or whatever, bro, stack up for the house. Because if you don't, bro, you're going to be one of them man that are like, I'm not going to say anything. Like, it's just, make sure you're good. You can't live in this idealistic life. It's very unhealthy to think that it's all going to work out for you, because it just is. Very, very, very little chance that's going to happen. unless you put some fucking work in, is not gonna happen. And like, I sound a bit more like energetic because I don't know, I feel like I've actually, I don't know, realized some shit. And yeah, don't be one of them people that, damn, don't be one of them people that just say they were gonna make it and it don't happen. You have to do it no matter what. It has to work out. Like, but make sure when you're working on this, yeah, you've got a foundation for yourself. That's all I'm trying to say. Make sure you're good. The last thing you want to be is some bum who's on about, oh yeah, I used to do this and do that and do this and do that. Yeah, but you're not. What you got to show for it, bro? There's another quote that I heard as well. It's like, everyone's a creative until it's time to pay the rent. And it's such a true fucking bar, bro. Because a lot of people claim, oh yeah, I do this and that on the side. Is that paying your bills though? It's not. So if you want it to pay your bills, you got work to do, bro. I've still got work to do. Like, I don't know what it was, but something just clicked in my head. I'm just like, yo, no one's gonna help me dig me out of this hole that I'm in right now. If I want to make shit happen for me, I'm gonna fucking do it. It's no other way around it, bro. Like I said before, you can't live in this toxic space of mind thinking, yeah, I ain't gotta do that. I ain't gotta do that work. I ain't gotta. You're in for a long day if that's what you think, bro. I promise you're in for a long day. But yeah, the main thing I wanna say, yeah, this is kind of towards the younger people, because it's at that age where you feel like you're on top of the world and you feel like, I can do anything, which you can, but it's very hard to take advice from people that are older than you, because it's like, you think that they don't know any better, and it's like, oh, why would I take advice from you? There's things that you can take from other people. I've made a video about this before, but you can learn a lesson from everyone. Don't be so naive to think, oh, I'm not going to take advice from him. You can learn something from everyone. Even if it's like a lesson that, you know, or don't do what he did. Everyone's got a lesson. So don't be so naive and think, why would I listen to you? Everyone's got a lesson, bro. But yeah, at this age that you're at, it's very easy to kind of get caught up in your ambitions and aspirations. And for a while, motivation and just willpower is going to fuel that for a little while. And then if you don't have a system in place, if you don't have a way that you do things and discipline, it's gonna fizzle out. Because I've done this shit before, bro. If you don't build a system now, if you don't build a plan now, it's just gonna be longer for you in the grand scheme of things. So yeah, make sure you got a plan. When people say, like, it's a bad connotation when people say be realistic. In order to achieve something, it has to be real. You have to be realistic. Like, you need to be able to make it real. Like, what's the next step you can take? I'm sick of hearing people, like, that's the one thing I'm sick of. Like, people will say all these things they want to achieve, and I ask them, what's the next step then? Like, what can you do today to make that happen? And their face goes blank, bro. Like, I thought you wanted to do this. I thought you wanted to do that. And you don't know what the next step is. Bro, just get on ChatGPT or some shit, please. You can't be one of these, man. Like, if it's a dream, if it's saying I want to, it's just gonna be there in front of you all the time. I can fucking what's that, a carrot on a horse thing, just in front of you all the time, and you're not ever able to reach it. Unless you got an actual plan, it's not gonna happen. Because this shit is not glamorous. No matter what route you're going down, whatever you're trying to be successful in, it is not glamorous, bro. If you speak to anyone that's become slightly successful in their field, they'll tell you for a fact it's not glamorous. When you get there, yeah, sure, like there's good things that come about it, but nah, bro, it's not. There's a lot of pain and like sacrifice and willing to look stupid in front of others in order to actually kind of get somewhere in that field. So make sure you're not one of them people that just say, I want this, I want that. You have to be the person that's saying, I am. Stop using the words, I want to do this. Start using I am and start acting like the person that is that person. I think that's the thing that's kind of changed. Like, my mindset has shifted recently. Because I think it's because I took a break off work or something like that, and I came back and I thought, yeah, no offense, but I need to make something work. I need to treat the job like the side hustle and treat everything else like my main job. So, yeah. Stay grounded, yeah. Keep your feet on the ground. Because it's a long fall if you don't plan correctly, bro. I'm saying this because I know there's young people that are probably going through what I went through when I was younger. So, yeah, stay grounded. Do not be that cocky teenager, bro. There's always something to learn. So, yeah. Take care. Ugh.